All right, we're live.
What up?
What up? Walk on, walk on, walk on. Oh, man, it feels so good to be back. Not really. Just came back from the California trip, so that was very beautiful out there.
San
Which
Diego,
is,
right?
yeah, like La Jolla Cove. I recommend going out there, checking it out. You want to see some seals and sea lions outside, on the cove area, on the beach. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's a very beautiful place.
I've been down
It's
there.
very
I've been down there a couple times before.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about our viewers, not the California native like yourself,
Oh,
sir.
whoa, ain't no natives out here.
Hey,
East
how
Coast,
long were
South.
you there for? You there for what 3 years?
Yeah, that ain't.
Yo, really 3 years? That was like a legit guess. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
no, legit 3 years.
Okay. There for you there. Whoa, echo. Um, but yeah, man. It was a great trip. It was a great trip. It really sucked coming back, but I'm back home, man. Shout out to the dogs. The dogs pulled it out.
Nice, nice.
I assume you're a dog. Yo, I'm getting what time is it? I just got a Slack message.
It is 5:30, damn near.
I got a direct Slack message. Hold on.
Damn, you got a DM,
A DM on 5:30 on a Thursday.
bruh. Thursday before a long weekend too.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, somebody just did an ad here. All right. Well, no big deal. But yeah, back to it, man. The trip was amazing. It made me realize I need to go ahead and buy some property on the West Coast. Not to live, because I'm not gonna lie. I have a phobia of natural disasters. I don't like earthquakes. I've never been in one. I just assume they're not great.
Don't recommend it.
Um, you been in one?
So, I was in one that was like so bad. I thought that was it. I was like, damn, this is it. Because like I was living on the 25th floor
Yeah.
in this condo, and I was like, bro, like, how am I gonna escape this? Like, I'm on the 25th floor. Like, so like, I was just like, I done made my peace. I was like, this is how it goes.
So you basically just told yourself like, "Yo, this is it, man.
This is
The
it,
world's
man.
shaking.
The
Cali's
whole
about to
thing
go
was
down."
shaking. Like
Yeah, I don't
everything
want to do
fell
that.
over. Like,
Ever
I mean,
since,
I've
go
been
ahead.
through like a bunch of small ones, and that's like not that big of a deal, but like a big one, and it wasn't like a huge crazy one, but when you're on the 25th floor, everything is scarier,
Yeah, it's like you gonna tip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I'm scared of tornadoes. I've been through one hurricane in my life. It was a Category 1 or a level 1. Like and the wind was whistling. My grandma was lives on a canal, so you can see the water in the backyard.
Mhm.
And my grandma was just chilling, watching the news like it's a regular Friday.
Bro, they be having hurricane parties down in Florida, man.
Yeah. I don't want to go to those. So yeah, I have a phobia of natural disasters. So I'll probably get like some property out there, just vacation out. Maybe go out and visit, stay there for my summers or something when it's
Nice.
too hot here.
No, that's cool. Dang. You got me thinking, man. I'm trying to buy land everywhere now.
Hey, you might it's think about it. America's for sale. You can buy like land and own land here in this great country. Like you on your plot of land now.
Hey, bro, it's nice. It's real nice.
Yeah.
You could the fact that you can be like, get off my land to somebody is like the wildest feeling
Get the
ever.
hell off my land. Yeah, I mean that is wild, but I mean it's real. Same thing with my place. I mean, I own my piece of the building, but
Yeah. Get out of my piece of the building.
but I talk a lot of shit. Wait, we passed 2 minutes.
Yeah, we passed 2 minutes.
Okay, I
Yeah,
talk
we
a lot
good.
of
We
shit
good.
to my condo staff. Anyway, well, not mean, but when they want to have like, they'll say, "Oh, we'll come check out your It's something with the sprinklers. They do checks or whatever, and they
Mhm.
really try to say, "Oh, if no one's home, we're gonna enter your apartment or into your condo." I'm like, "Oh, okay, bro. Y'all ain't got no damn key." So they got the key of the previous owners of the place.
But
I'm not. I'm never giving them a key in my life.
oh, dude,
Never. And they'll say like, "Oh yeah, what day you gonna be there?" I was like, "Oh yeah, just pull up. Just pull up. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there." Um, but yeah, let's switch it up, man. Shout out to before I say shout out to him, your boy Brian Kemp, man. Your boy Brian Kemp really trying to get reelected here in the great state of Georgia.
bro, I think he is gonna get reelected, man. He's out here making some wild statements that the people like.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He's pretty much saying like he will give all Georgians $250 this upcoming year, this tax year, due to the fact that we made $1.6 billion in excess funds. Our tax dollars, money off the state. The filming industry is doing very well here in the state of Georgia, and the state of Georgia is making some good money. I mean, they can legalize sports betting. That'll be another bill. They
That'd
can
be real nice.
legalize some herbs and spices. That'll probably be another two bill.
We
But
do love
yeah,
our flavor down south, you know.
yeah, we do. Put a little sprinkling on that lemon pepper wings. But it's really crazy. It's like they have enough to give $250 back to everybody, but we can't get coding in schools. We can't get free education in the state of Georgia, bro. Like, come on, man.
Hey, bro. I mean, you're not wrong about that, but people don't care.
People don't care. People just really just want that $250 in their own
Like,
pocket. I'm down to give up my $250 if it means like we can somehow give free tuition to kids here in the state of Georgia, or we can do like for instance, it goes to like a 6-figure salary for a computer dev to teach some kids how to write code.
I mean, what is it? 250 per Georgian. I imagine all adults, or does it include kids?
No, it's only adults. So
So let's say half the people are adults.
yeah, so it's kind of
Oh,
weird
it's
how
5
they worded
million
it.
people? Yeah.
They said 250 for individuals, 500 if you file jointly. Like,
So
okay.
let's keep it a buck. It's going to be about 30% of the people, because it's going to be the people that file taxes, and they're going to be like, oh, it's a rebate on your taxes. That's probably how they're going to do it, right?
Oh yeah, and it's a good ploy to catch people who don't actually do their taxes too as well, because they'll say, "Where the hell am I 250 at?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. You didn't do your taxes since 2017. Oh yeah.
Because they made what, 1.6 billion, you said? They're probably going to give
Mhm.
back like half of that.
No, they're gonna run up 2 billion. That was the plan, and $250 that they're gonna give out to the state. I mean, that boy Brian Kemp was like, I believe the state of Georgia, all the Georgians put all this time into this great state. They should get something back. I was like, you know what?
You're not wrong, my guy.
You're right. You're right. We should get something back. I mean, but you got to think about this too as well. Colorado made 1+ billion. I don't know the actual amount anymore, but 1 billion plus on taxing the marijuana sales, and they gave all of that money to the schools. All that money to the schools, bro.
That's real good. That's
That,
kind of what
like,
we need.
yeah,
But
I mean,
he's trying to get reelected, so he's trying to
oh
get
yeah,
that
yeah,
money in his
yeah.
pocket.
It's a good ploy. It's a good ploy. It's like,
It's a good strategy, man. I can't knock the man for that.
think about it, man. This guy is really saying, "Hey, if you vote for me, I'll give you $250."
Shit. I mean,
Or I think it's this year they're trying to go ahead and have it done. So it's gonna be like, I gave y'all $250, man. Come on, man, rock with me.
yeah.
A lot of club owners are going to keep him open. I mean, vote for him because he kept everything open during the pandemic, which some people say he shouldn't have. But for those who make money off the industry, they're grateful for it.
Yeah, they are.
So this guy might win, man.
Every club promoter, every party promoter, restaurant owner, well, not every, but a lot of these people are definitely going to be voting for Kemp again for keeping everything open, because
Yeah, because he kept the money flowing.
yeah,
You got one side that says that, and you got the other side, of course, for health protocol. Like, yo, you should have closed this shit now. Which, I mean, I agree. In certain cases, they should have closed everything down. Like, dog,
Mhm.
that Atlanta All-Star weekend shouldn't have happened.
No.
You had we had girls in the staying in the U-Haul
U-Hauls.
trucks. That's how packed it was in the city. But I don't know, man. But keep in mind, man, those who don't know who Brian Kemp is, he's a governor for the state of Georgia. This guy is very controversial. He had beef with President Trump. He had beef with everybody else pretty much, and then he pretty much allegedly stole the election by pretty much rigging the number count of machines in heavily Democratic populated states, allegedly.
Mhm.
While he's secret secretary of state, so he oversees his own election, and he
Bro, that's
won.
the greatest hustle of all time when you think about it.
That was the greatest job because they asked him.
Bro,
They asked him before, they was like, "Hey, do you actually plan on staying secretary of state?" He was like, "Oh yeah." during an election. Oh yeah, I'm counting all these votes. He won.
He was honest about it at
He
least.
was honest. He
He
was
was like,
honest.
yeah, I'm gonna count the votes while I'm in the same election.
Exactly. And now he's like, hey man, I'll give you $250 to y'all boys.
Yo,
Y'all go
Musa.
ahead and vote for him. Oh,
Hey,
yo, oh,
shout out to
all
Musa.
right. So Musa put he remembered the campaign ads when he had the gun. I remember too, because he was like, I have my three daughters over here, and this is one of the boy who likes one of my daughter. Explain why you should vote for Brian Kemp. Oh, and also, dude, there he's gonna do something where you don't need a license to have a firearm anymore.
And I mean, in a
We
state
on
with a
some
lot of
Texas
guns,
shit, then, bro. I'm saying, like, we are on some Texas shit if that happens.
I mean, it's like my boy Pierre said. The bad guys ain't got gun licenses.
Hey, very true. I'm telling you, man, off the hillbilly shit alone, I think this guy's gonna win. I'm not gonna vote for him, but I think this guy's really gonna
I think
win.
he's gonna win. I mean, people forget that like half the state is Atlanta, and then the other half is farmers,
It's
pretty much.
farmers, it's down south hillbillies, it's down south Georgians. It's mid north. Oh, yo, bro, North Georgia is even it's like a different
Bro,
world, bro. I don't
mountain
know.
country folk are way scarier.
We met the ranger, bro. The rangers was a 6'6" white woman who stepped out the F-150 and was just as tall as the F-150, bro. And I was just like, dang. The guy we was with, we went fly fishing, and he was like, yeah, I gotta watch out for the ranger. Make sure you get your license because she don't fuck around, man. She don't fuck around. And she was like,
Damn.
she's all a 6'6", man, but she'll chase you down. I was like, man, whatever, man. She pulled up on us, stepped out. I was like, oh,
She's taller than the truck.
yeah. And she was cool though. I mean, but it's a different world. She was telling us about people on the private property. Apparently, Nick Saban has property up there too as well. A lot of these major college coaches have a shit ton of property up there. And somebody was like trying to go down the middle. Like I guess it was like a Democratic or a propaganda shit or something. They basically got in the river and they were floated down the river in these people back private backyards, and they went up to him with a gun. And this North Georgia, bro. They on your land, you shoot them.
You straight.
Ambulance gonna collect him. That's it. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. So yeah, they had the gun pointed at him, and then the ranger, the 6'6" ranger, showed up, and she was like, I can't legally kick him out because he's in the middle of the land. Yo, tell me why they said the white guy went in there, grabbed his ass off the rock in the middle, and threw him on the land and said, now take his ass out of here. And then he told the ranger, he was like, look, next time I ain't gonna call you. I was like, oh, I don't need to be up here. Let me go.
It's a whole nother world out there, man.
It's a different world up there, man. It's all about the wilderness. But it was like everybody would talk to you if you got like the fishing gear on. We had like head to toe had our fishing gear on, and all you hear is, "Oh man, how's how's the bite out there today?" Oh, yeah, you know these trouts are biting very well.
Very well, thank you, sir.
Very well, thank you, sir. I'm gonna head further up the creek. But
Don't
it's
want to
pretty
disturb
cool.
y'all or nothing.
But honestly, bro, I mean, I think that 1.6 should go to, like I was saying, to the school systems, whether it be for like kids to look. I ain't get my student loans forgave yet, which I'm still like waiting on. But I don't think these other kids should be like getting this student loan debt. So I mean, I feel like this 1.6 should go towards them, or it should go towards like the high schools, so we can get STEM in these schools, so we can pay people to actually want to teach these schools. Like, bro, think about it, man.
Let me be a high school teacher, bro. I'll teach the hell out of these kids how to code.
Be real, bro. Would you be a high school teacher and teach kids how to code for 60,000?
Bro,
And then babysit?
I would never do.
See, I'm saying that's why I feel like we need to go ahead and have this money in these stems for that problem. Oh, that's my boy Octavius, man. What up, Octavius?
Want to see the Ranger, dog?
Hey, but I'm saying, oh, you got to see her, man. She was all 6'6". Next time I go fly fishing, I'll take you, Octavius. But, bro, man, the money got to go to like the STEM program. That's how I feel about everything, man. So,
Pay me my salary. if you could match my salary, I'll definitely teach the hell out of these kids how to code, bro. I'm
And
making
that
all stars.
I think that's the biggest hurdle and the biggest problem, bro. Because think about this, man. Even if they were to put like, hey, we'll hire people, they only gonna get junior developers teaching these kids. Because who gonna take $60,000? I mean, to babysit kids and then teach computer science. Like, I'm not knocking anyone else who's a teacher, but like that curriculum alone is crazy. Like what you putting together for computer science. I mean, I failed my way through school, so shit, I already know about all the curriculum, so
Mhm.
multiple times. But yeah, man, dog. But shout out to man's brand Brian Kemp trying to put $250 in your pocket, bro. What you gonna do with your 250?
Guns and checks in everyone's pockets, bro. Shit, might have to go pick up some ammo with that.
Hey,
Told you, bro. We Georgia, baby. We are this shit.
we Georgia baby. Hey, you know them dogs won too. Well, oh,
If you
Georgia baby.
speaking of Georgia, dog, the Bulldogs, baby.
Hey,
They didn't kill the drought.
I don't.
Another one.
Look, man. These teams you speak of are not Atlanta teams, so you know I don't support them, as much.
I'll support them like that, but I'm a celebrate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're going to Georgia Southern, so I don't really care. You're a Blazer, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I'm a Blazer boy. You know what I'm saying? Valdosta stay on the map. Shout out to them boys. They took all my money.
Did the Valdosta boys wear like the Nike Blazer high tops or whatever?
The basketball team?
No, just like kids in general.
I don't.
Like, was that a thing?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It should be a thing, right? Like the sneakerheads of Valdosta, and they all wear Blazers or whatever.
Yeah, it might be, man. We might have to go down there and make a visit and go see.
Damn, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go Falcons, man. Let's go Falcons. Only these ATL teams, man.
I would say go Hawks, but
I would say go Georgia Tech, but they just recruit too many nerds, man. Let's be real about it. They just recruit too many nerds.
Yellow Jackets might as well just be the nerds, bro.
Yeah,
might as well be the nerds.
Yeah. Oh, I got you though, Octavius. But man, I can't wait to see the Falcons play this Sunday. Oh, somebody trolling, bro. Oh man. So you saw this? They said, I can't wait to see the Falcons play this Sunday. Oh man, it is what it is, man. We gonna rebuild next year, man, bro.
I thought the Hawks were gonna do good, but
hey, what buddy you say?
Atlanta teams now.
Hey, ain't no fucking way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy. When I saw that trade, I was like, ain't no fucking way,
bro. They traded. It's like, you remember what was it? 2K20 in the story mode. How they trade you for like a vending machine and some sandwiches.
No, you just got traded for the sandwiches. You didn't get traded for the vending machine. You weren't worth that much. It was just a sandwich.
That's how they did my boy Sam, bro. They traded him for some sandwiches, dog.
Yeah, bro. Ain't some no fucking way, bye.
Some socks, some sandwiches,
Yeah, I don't know. That's a different. Oh God, that's a sad segment. We ain't got to go into that one. All right, but we can go into these COVID surges
now, bro. You boy sad right now.
I know, bro. Hey, you heard recently how Fauci said everybody's gonna get infected at one point?
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw that, and
that's
I think
crazy.
Probably, yeah. I mean, hopefully it's this weak strain, not serious strain.
Yeah, and everybody just get herd immunity that way. Because I went into the office yesterday, actually, and bro, keep in mind, like, this is Pawn City Market. We're on the 6th floor. Damn, I don't even know how many square feet. I can't even guess it, honestly. It's kind of like that floor on Home Depot we had, or it's just one big ass floor. It was that length. But yeah, bro, it was nobody there. It was literally just 3 people. It was literally just 3 people. I was the 4th person, but it was literally just 3 people. I just chilled there, wrote my code. My headphones started dying. It was time to go home. That's just how it goes.
Hey, man, at least you're getting paid up.
Yeah. And it's I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of like they're not a startup because they're public actually. So it's kind of they're in this limbo stage, but everything is like super slow. But it's like I'm not complaining, but it's kind of like, oh, all right, let me just do some other shit then. But
I've been on the holding pattern at work too.
Yeah, they got me interviewing people next, so I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm just go in there and talk shit. I have fun in all my interviews.
Oh
Like
yeah,
every time I interview someone, it's like like first off, devs are so antisocial anyway, right?
bro, I just
So
love to fuck with them.
yeah, yeah, I do. I love that
Bro,
shit.
it's the same
So
like
so
it's the same thing that AJ Tucker over here talking about, bro. I just got to start some shit this fucking year. I feel you, bro. That's how I look at these interviews. You know.
yeah, right. Yeah, man. I love fucking with people. I love fucking with the devs and interviews. But I also at the end I like to laugh with them just like, yeah, man, you did a
Yeah,
great job, man. Don't worry
it's
about
not
it.
malicious either.
Sometimes I gave people like easy questions, but then they'll overthink the hell out of it. Like, all right, how do you swap out? You all right, reverse this string.
Yeah,
Something like that. And they'll be
it's
like, oh yeah, go transfer into the character and I can reverse the actual array. But
kidnapping. I'm like,
let me go
bro,
with big old in notation. All right, cool. Let me do it the faster way. I'm like, bro, you could just put string dot reverse.
parentheses.
Or I would accept it a low dash import. But I don't know. It's pretty funny, but it's also cool to see their mindset because we were once the junior developers anyway too as well.
That's generally my approach. I like to give easy questions, but then
Hmm.
I want to see them explain why they're doing things the way that they're doing it, just so I can get a feel for it, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
definitely.
and then I make it harder and harder and harder, just to see like what their um like limit is, not to see like how smart they are or anything. Like that's not what I'm doing. But I want to get them frustrated to see how they act when they're frustrated.
I think that's the biggest thing because
Because like I don't want to work. I want to see like, okay, cool. Are you calm? Like, because I don't want to work with somebody that gets mad and just blows up. You know what I mean? Because we've definitely interviewed people where like they literally got mad during the interview. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're out of here. Like I'm not gonna
wait, wait, wait,
somebody.
wait. Hey, give me more details on this interview.
Bro, I remember I asked someone and they're like, oh, they started like yelling, and I'm like, this is at this is at one of the this is what, 2 3 years ago, and they just started yelling, and I'm
They
like,
yelled at you?
just like because it was like a panel, it was like 2 3 of us, and he was just yelling, and I'm like. I just started laughing, bro. I was like, "Hey, bro, it ain't that serious."
Dang.
And
I
then at
know.
the end, and he didn't even apologize. It's one thing if, like, you have a quick lapse, and then you're like, "Oh shit, my bad." And then I've had people like have nervous breakdowns. I'm like, "Bro, it's not that serious."
It's just a job.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
I've
I
been in
get it.
jobs.
It's a very stressful situation already, right? Like
Yeah.
interviewing and stuff. But I'm just like, bro, we
I was
just
gonna
want to
say
see
I've
if
been
you
in
can
that situation
communicate.
too, where I felt nervous,
Mhm.
and I just got to a point where I was just like, I ain't getting this shit. It is what it is. What time this thing in? All right, I'll try. There you go. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we'll be in touch. Sure you will. On to the
Thanks
next
for the
gig.
free parking and the free lunch. We out.
Oh, I didn't get a free lunch,
Dang, bro.
but it
What
was
a
it was
world.
like, yeah, that was my Honeywell interview. I actually did good in that one, and then they told me it was like, yeah, just make sure you just know how to just, you know, reverse arrays and do some other stuff. But everything was JavaScript. I get there, there was like, hey, we just need you to parse this XML documentation for this specific value. I'm like, oh, I ain't never do this before, and this is like my second job that I was trying to go for.
Oh
It
man.
was terrible, bro. I already knew it was terrible.
That's the worst when they tell you it's gonna be like something and it's not.
Hmm.
I'm like, bro. Like I've literally had an interview where um they told me there's gonna be no computer science. It's all gonna be practical JavaScript. I'm like, bet I'm not gonna body this shit. First question was like, how do you traverse this tree structure and blah blah this? And I'm like, bro, okay. I mean, I'm gonna do it in JavaScript now. And they're like, oh, the interviewer didn't even know JavaScript either. And I'm like, okay, like, what's the point of this whole interview then?
Dang.
Oh shit, Musa, that's right. You had that interview.
Oh, it didn't go well, Musa. We just gave like two bad examples. You said you said I hope it went well. Um, yeah, man. I think I never asked you this question. What was your worst interview experience?
Um, my worst interview. It must have been that one where they told me there was gonna be like no computer science. Oh, I remember. So it was for this company called Otto,
Hmm.
and they were doing self-driving 18 wheelers. And this was right after I worked my first startup. It was like a Uber for 18 wheelers company.
Hmm.
And startup didn't succeed as most startups don't. But then like these guys at Auto, I guess they're like, oh wow, you were in the trucking space and tech, come interview. And it was actually them because like they were like because I remember I was like, okay, cool. What do I need to know for the interview? Because I don't know any fucking self-driving shit, right? Like I'm a web developer. And they ensured they were like, they assured me they're like, there's gonna be no hard computer science, it's all gonna be practical JavaScript knowledge stuff. And I'm like, bet. And then they obviously all this shit went down. But I actually dodged the bullet on that because their CEO got arrested for stealing Google's self-driving stuff because they used to work for Google.
Oh, that was start with a W. Start with a W.
So Waymo's it used to be Waymo, and then Otto was like one of the employees at Waymo, I guess, left to start Otto.
Uh-huh.
And their mark's like, oh yeah, we got ex Googlers and ex Apple and blah blah blah.
They really they stole the source code.
Bruh, like I mean, I dodged the bullet on that shit because they definitely would have brought your ass into like some court cases or something to like, what about this code? I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm just trying to get a check.
Damn. I think my worst one, I actually got the job offer, but it was terrible. It was weird. It was for some company that sold used. It was like for my first job out of college, whatever. It was some company that sold used cameras or whatever, and they were saying, they was like, yeah, you can come to work at 10 o'clock or whatever. Whenever you come in, so you're driving in from Stone Mountain area, everything's fine. And it was good money. I mean, starting out, they were going to say like, "Oh, we'll give you like 75 and 75,000." I was like, "Oh, cool.
Cool.
I mean, that's good money for me, man. I'm used to eating free shit." So
shout out to SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiO, shout out to ramen noodles.
Hey.
With the cheese. I know it's kind of nasty, but it was good.
No, you gotta throw some cheese on there.
So I went back to the interview, and I knew it was weird, bro. First off, the interview was probably like half the size, not even half the size. I think, okay, half the size of this room. And there's 4 guys sitting in there. 4 guys sitting in there, right? This is already breaking pre-COVID protocol right there. So, first guy I met had overalls on with no shirt, no shirt, just overalls, looking like a hillbilly, right? And then another guy, it was like a random old white dude who's, generic old white dudes, they shirt tucked in, button down, the works.
The standard.
And, yeah. And I forgot the other 2 weird individuals. But and it stinked in there. It smelled like a locker room, bro. It smelled terrible. Like a bunch of devs in the small area. All while the warehouse is huge as shit. But it's kind of like you just in this back room writing code. He was like, yeah, we work on the PHP back here. We do this, that, and the third. We're just trying to sell used cameras. Do you know much about the business? I was like, nah, I really don't know much about it. Oh, well, we'll give you a tour. So they gave me a tour of a random warehouse. Then brought me back in the room, and that was like, so you guys work in this room? Yeah, we all work in this room. We got your chair set up right over there. Yo, dog, I'm telling you, half the size of this room, you trying to fit 5 guys in here, and one guy is in overalls. Man
done just got working, the farm and then came through the code.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Trades back in the schools, dog. That's what he did.
I turned it down for more money, man. I mean, for less money at another startup. Hit you with the pump fake. But yeah, man, it was wild back then. I think that was probably the worst interview I ever been a part of. But the worst interview I've probably been terrible of was probably that Honeywell story I told you. Well, I just didn't know how to parse XML. I've never done it before. So I was just like, oh, all right.
Okay.
Cool. But the Orange Company was the easiest interview.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Call this API. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get this ID? We need to search for this ID. Okay. Dot filter.
And it was funny. It was like, you would think this like Fortune 50 company would have like some great interview process of just like, all right, transverse this array, or just take away this part and let me know what this value is at this specific point, or something like that. Dog, it was hit the API, How can you do this? I can use a promise. All right. How do you get the promise back? This.
Dot
All right.
resolve.
Which one's the value? That one. All right, cool. Let's go back in another room. I was like, but yo, you'd be surprised, bro. Because I
To be
mean,
fair though, I appreciate that because that's like actual practical knowledge though, you know?
yeah, that
'Cause
is.
I've
I
worked
mean,
at
that shit you
companies,
do every day.
yeah, because like I've worked with companies that do the hardcore computer science stuff, and I'm like, bro, you never used GitHub before? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I rather have practical knowledge people than theoretical people for 90% of the stuff I do.
I mean, but you'd be surprised because, like, even when we were working there, they were interviewing people while we were there, so you can hear them like f
Struggling.
up on that f on that test. So just like, all right, how do you hit the API? They don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, because think about this, kind of like what you said, they probably studying for that big old notation, all that computer science bullshit that I barely learned in school. So
Yeah, like that shit's important, but it's not that important for front end. What do you
yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, not even really for the back end too as well. I mean, I've been wrong before, but not even for the back
not
end
for
too as well.
majority
So
stuff, not for majority stuff because best practices have already been established. You just follow the best practices. It's
yeah.
not like most jobs you're not inventing new best practices, you know.
No, you're getting on Google trying to remember how to run that function, and then you're just copying and pasting that code over
Yep.
and tweak it a little for your variable names and for your own stuff, and
You're
you write a
googling
test for it.
you're googling dot slice versus dot splice
Exactly. Like,
every single time.
should I use slice or Lodash? I mean, it's kind of like that's the only decision you really need to make. And
Yeah,
yeah. Once you understand that, hey man, coding's easy.
it's not that difficult.
It's not that difficult at all. Oh man, it's reminded me, and this is why Kemp needs to give that money to the schools. Is remember I told you about the car wash situation? So I went to the car wash after I left work, after I left the office.
Mhm.
Got my car washed, and one kid, he's got to be like 18, 19, probably even 17-year-old kids, black kids. And they were just like, "Hey, bro, you play for the Falcons?" And I was like, no. I was like, I just got a tag, man. That's it. The Falcons tag. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. You just get money then. Hey, so when he said that, I don't know. Something told me I should have just told him, hey man, you just learn how to write code, bro. You can get this
Learn
car
some
snatched like
JavaScript.
this. Spit some JavaScript to you. And then Buddy was like, hey bro, where you getting the shoes at from? And I was like, oh yeah, I hate on the sneaker app, my exclusive access. Oh, how much you want for them? Yo, this man was trying to buy the shoes off my feet.
Bro, you know he was gonna hustle them like, yo, these were on the feet of a Falcons player.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit the jug on them, bro. What?
600 right now, 600. He was like, how much you want for them? What size you wear? I was like, bro, I'm not giving up these Jordan 4s at all.
Ain't giving these up.
But hey, I should have told him right code, man. And that's why Kemp need to go ahead and get that money to the schools so we can get people like me who are out there teaching for 100,000 a year plus.
I mean, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it for 100.
Yeah, I would too.
I'll
I
do it
would
for
too. And I'll give up my $250.
dang, bro.
Yeah, I know that's
You sure about
big, but
that?
I was gonna spend
It's 500 if you file joint now.
bro, it's $250. Oh, I'm not filing joint. Oh, might need you. Ooh, yeah, I might file
You
joint.
probably should.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's very few situations where it makes sense to file single.
Yeah. So I can get a refund. Nice refund. Okay, and my $250. Yeah, I'm probably gonna spend on some shoes or some dumb shit. I don't know, man. I might buy somebody like a Chromebook and just
Yeah,
there you go.
Chromebooks the cheap shit. You can get them for like $100, can't you, these days?
I never been interested in getting a Chromebook.
Just when they had that cool one, but that was like, oh, it's the same cost as a MacBook. I'm gonna get this MacBook instead.
I never even know they had a cool one.
They had a cool one a few years ago, and it was supposed to be amazing. But I was like, it looks real cool, but if you're gonna charge me for a MacBook, I'm just gonna get a MacBook.
Dang, that's true. I don't know why nobody wouldn't get a MacBook. But then again, I'm spoiled now. It's crazy. I came a long way from my Dell computer, from my HPs dying with the batteries, shit like that.
Shout outs to Compaq.
Oh, what you know about that? Panasonic, boy. Hey, throw some OGs out there real quick.
Hey, bro, I got a Lenovo here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Hey, my mom's got a Windows 95 PC in her basement.
Ooh. Sell that shit to a
Yeah.
museum, dog.
Yeah, I'm keeping that one. It was
It's
weird because when we moved out the house, she was like, "Can you take out the hard drive just in case you want to take the data away?" I was like, "Man, nobody gonna be able to access this shit. This shit old as hell. Come on,
this
like,
shit
come on,
gone.
this is gone."
This shit's like 5 generations too
I
old.
threw it away though, but it was gone. But yeah, man, I downloaded the greatest albums from LimeWire from that computer.
That shit probably didn't even have no USB drives or ports.
Oh, it did. It did.
It did?
It
Okay.
had the floppy disk too.
Oh shit, you had the zip drive in that bitch too?
OG boy. Like I said, all the LimeWire shows, movies, TV shows.
You
I
download
downloaded
anything.
music.
You download half your songs end up being Soldier Boy songs.
What was that song? Booty Meat. That booty.
And that man was the OG growth hacker.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, that man was. Look. People do not give Soldier Boy any respect. I feel like he's like one of the most influential rappers in this game, in the new technology game. So I want to say, like, everybody who's put all that shit on YouTube, everyone who's taking advantage of social media, Instagram. That man Soldier Boy did it first.
He did it first. Wiz followed, and then now it's like a requirement. You got to put everything on YouTube these days.
Yeah.
Shit, we putting this on YouTube now.
It's on right now. Oh, hey, hit him with the YouTube cadence. It's been 36 minutes. Oh, you want me to go? Hey, be sure to like and subscribe. Let us you liking the content lets us know to give you more content.
The subscribe button's right down here.
It's right down here, and it's right down over there. But if you turn on your notifications and your bells, you'll let us know.
It really means the world to us.
Hey, dude, man, for real though. But yo, man, it's we talked about COVID. I mean, not the COVID surges and how that's
bro, it's like 1 million cases a day, damn near.
Yeah, but we talked about how that might lead to herd immunity or whatever. This shit's weird.
Did you hear that they got Mercedes-Benz being a testing center now?
Oh yeah, duh. The Falcons not in the playoffs. I mean, it's over with.
Who really thought they're gonna make the playoffs, bro?
Me, bro.
See, this is why you play for them, right?
That's why I'm a fan. Hey, I don't play for them. I just give them money. Hey, I'm just a fan, bro. I've been a fan since '95 when my dad took me to a game and they were handing out free towels and someone said I'll wipe my ass with this towel. I was like, oh my God, this is a cool towel. That's what I thought when I was a kid.
He's like, I'm gonna wipe my ass this off. Damn, bro, this shit fire.
Yo. Hey, ever since I was a fan, I was like, they go win one year.
1 year.
Hey, sure enough, they're gonna win one in my lifetime. They're gonna win multiple.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt it. It's just
I'm gonna tell my grandchildren about the Falcons winning championships. But hey, whenever it happens, man, it happens, man. Yeah, hey, I never told you my origin story about being a Falcons fan.
I can just picture you, Rick. Yo, that's the hardest towel ever.
No.
Dang, bro. That's the origin story?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That was the origin story of me being a Falcons fan, bro.
That's wild. I mean, young Rick would look at current Rick and be like, dang, he really did it. Got the black and red whip, got the tag, got everything. Been on the field.
Yep. Hey, I'm even telling him like we almost won a Super Bowl, kid.
Almost.
Yep. But yeah, that was my origin story, me being a Falcons fan. And it's ironic because they went to the Super Bowl 3 years later after that. The guy talked about the towel. That was when the Dirty Bird was in,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that's my origin story, me being a Falcons fan.
That's crazy.
I was gonna say I can drop Steve Smith if you want to talk, bro. Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Chipper Jones, you know what I'm saying, Greg Maddox, back when I was when I supported the Atlanta Braves.
Hey man, shout out to the Smyrna Braves, the Cobb County Braves.
Hey, turn up, man. They turn up for your county.
World champions, baby.
World
Cobb County.
champion,
Shout out to
champion,
Marietta.
champion. Hey, that's where you put your tax dollars to, man. Shout your hood out.
Hey, bro.
I'm all about Fulton County now. Well,
Shout out to
see Atlanta
Roswell Road,
tax
baby. Roswell Road all day.
all day. Hey man, I gotta meet this recruiter at 6:30. I told this guy I meet him just to say what's up.
That's rough. That's a rough life.
Yeah, it's a rough life, but hey man, I'm gonna talk to him and see if I can somehow get some of our listeners and stuff like that connected with him in terms of like if you're looking for a job or a gig, because a lot of companies are hiring.
Speaking of, if anyone is a full stack developer, Node, Mongo backend, React frontend, I'm assuming, I got a homie that's looking for people. So hit your boy up.
I thought you were about to plug Amazon in on the episode. I was like,
oh,
ooh, wait.
I mean, Amazon's always hiring. If y'all need a job there.
Yeah, I get an email every week. It's just a recruiter at Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, your boy gets. I think they double the referral bonus too for this month. So we'll split
that. How much we getting?
I think it's like $4,000 or $5,000, something like that. I think it used to be like two. Actually, I think it used to be 2,000 or 3,000. I think so. It's like either 4,000 or 6,000 right now, maybe.
Hey, tell them I only want 2,500 and Amazon Prime for free.
they don't be giving Prime for free though. Dog.
Oh, I know. We talked about this.
Yeah, that was my biggest letdown. I'm like, damn, bro. You mean I still gotta pay for this?
Yeah.
They give you credits though, which is supposed to pay for it.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta meet this guy at 6:30. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I told him I'll do it. Oh, don't you hate like you tell somebody you do something and you don't feel like doing it last minute?
And you gotta do it, man.
And you gotta do it. You gotta keep your word, man. It's all about honor out here in these streets.
Got to, baby.
The same Prince taught me that.
The GOAT.
GOAT anime character taught me that.
Really? I mean, everyone knows the bad man's the coolest character.
Oh, that is true. The bottom line. But hey, man, I think I'm tapped out early for this one. I gotta go ahead and run some errands. So same time next week.
Yes, sir. And
yes, sir.
We'll get the audio out probably tomorrow.
Oh, bet. Oh, you early riser. So we got to make our announcement next week too, as well, for the Top Golf. Well, we're gonna monitor the situation, I guess, until like the everything slows down with the COVID situation. But we do have a nice little Top Golf giveaways that we're doing. So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. But hey, man.
Next episode of Peachtree Devs.
Oh yeah, next time on Dragon Ball Z. But all right, it's been a blast. Appreciate everybody swinging by. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you. Everybody on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Hey, new platform.
Hey, Twitter fam. Sorry we can't see y'all's comments.
Yeah. StreamYards is kind of wacky like that, man. So we can't see anything. We might have to get like a moderator or something like that soon. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But hey, man, au revoir. That's all I have. Check us out on Pod. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out everywhere that you can Google.
Pretty much. Should check us out in real life.
Oh, hey, because we are here in these streets now.
Metro Atlanta all day, baby.
Oh. All right. Well, I gotta go, man. I gotta do something I want to do. But you know what? I might have a good time doing it. So
fuck with them a little bit. You'll have fun.
Hey, I gotta stay positive, man. But hey, man. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, ladies and gentlemen.
Take care.
We out. It's like the longest pause.